Good evening, fellow butters. Toyota Matt here. Different type of tech video tonight. Something of a celebration, but technical in nature, nothing less. Today, I had the privilege of receiving, let's just say, a fine array of reproduction concept SEMA spec vision oil filter tumblers from Hemi Alex at Hemi Alex at YOTA filters. You know, I looked at the box and this simply blew me away that he has his own tape. YOTA oil filters. I immortalized it in packing tape. So I was doing it at the beginning of the video, but I'm jealous. I want my own tape. Pretty damn cool. It's heavy duty. It's got fiberglass reinforced stitching, kind of like a Tyvek tape, but more on that later. Snappy bow. I guess he's preparing for the holidays. Then some YOTA filter decals. Pretty nice of them. Can I say it's nice to have a sponsor? Do I dare to go with Ben from Project Long Way? One of my mentors goes. Is Hemi Alex sponsoring me? Well, does that remain top secret skunkworks, or is it a no or a yes? We'll hold that question to the end of the video. So what we have is we're listening to Fish 2001, and we are going to change it up a little bit and listen to something different now. What are we going to listen to? Dun, 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 dun. Little Trey Anastasio, Prince Caspian. But enough of Hemi Alex for a while. I filled his tumblers up with tonight's beverage, Red Bull. We got 90915 YZZ-D3. Toyota's first attempt at replacing the full-size canister filter. Notice the Denso markings with the lighting right. That was good. Then we have the typical 41010. Next up, we have the YZZ D1, which the D1 is for the D6 trucks, like 22Rs and stuff like that. Again, it's a Denso brand. This is absolutely the JIS star of the show. Alex's new concept vision Toyota touch-up paint. Look at the details on this as I rotate it. The details are simply amazing. I mean, heavy-duty metal, graphics, UV rated and proof, TEQ logo proudly displayed. Comes with a, I haven't quite figured this out, but I think this is a Red Bull reducer, but oh, there's somebody filled it before the show. So I figured out it's a Red Bull holder. How creative with Alex. My hat's off to Hemi Alex. So I got some of my commercial product, concept vision products. These will be both brought to the table here in the next week. I've got a Toyota Genuine Parts Black Hat and a Toyota Genuine Parts with some devil antlers. I'm leaning towards this one. I'm not a fan of the eyeball logo. I think that's kind of, well, it ain't me. I like the fundamentals of Toyota Genuine Parts. We're both high-tech hats, Chase Authentics, or Cap America. It's like Trey Anastasio is changing up. The TQ bobble will remain a mystery, and so will this. So, we're going to listen to Free. So, without further ado, and any more jibber jabber, let's focus on the tech of the evening. Ready? Set. We get the camera right here. Stage lighting. Voila. See what y'all are looking at there? In the application guide on the microfiche, if you want to call it that, these have the same application. I don't know where my T10 professor point is. Tonight, here it is, as we telescope it out. The original 41010. Okay? This is the one that people pay $60, $70, $80 for. I think that's completely overrated. All it is a Denso oil filter with 41010 on it. Made in Japan, no doubt. So let's decide. Secondly, this guy, 9915 4002, if you go to a USA dealer, this is what they give you for your Land Cruiser now. Same diameter, but half the height. Well, maybe 60% of the height. Nevertheless, it looks like half. Made in Thailand. A Denso product. Notice the Denso labeling. Denso labeling. Now, this is the real goodie right here. Genuine Denso store brand filter. A millimeter or so looser. This is also a Denso product. This is absolutely for an F, 2F, 3FE, 1FZFE, or 3F carb. This is what I run on my own trucks. I put this on my 2UZFE in substitute of the YZZ D3. Denso, Denso, Denso. You'll notice on Hemi Alex's tumblers, with the exception of the touch-up paint, which I'm not implying is a Denso product, Denso, 4110 is a Denso, YZD3 is a Denso, and the 41010 camping tumbler with its white, typical black and white spots. Oh boy. So, these you could substitute on my wife's 3.4 liter 2002 Tacoma 5EZFE. It calls for a YZZ D1. I run the YZZ D3. This is a V6 filter, this is a V8 filter. Same pressure relief valve, same thread pitch and diameter, same gasket diameter. Gives you an extra half a quart of oil capacity. It must be like a green eco thing or something by Toyota. This doesn't have one long filter, but who knows? Accessibility in different engine bays. But I run a YZZ D3 on a 22R, 22RE, 5VZFE, 3VZFE, 1MZFE, a 1UZ, and a 1FZFE. Also takes a YZV. Toyota claims that this replaces the full-size canister filter. Hogwash. There's no pressure relief valve in the YZZ D3, even though it has a V8 and a Land Cruiser application. The pressure relief valve and the spring pressure are indeed in both of these. The parts inside the Denso store brand and the 41010 are identical. I have not dissected one of these characters yet, the 4002, but I will. So, I think there's enough oil filter tech. So, the last fun part, I think I'm going to start having a pop quiz question at the end of each tech video. I thought about this hard. And this might be too easy, so we're going to leave the bottle alone. The first person that can successfully identify the correct application on the microfiche EPC for this, we'll call this a threaded fitting with a coolant joint or coolant barb on it, obviously antifreeze and cooling system and heater. I found out what it fits, and it's pretty fascinating. But the first person that PMs me with the correct answer, you're going to win a prize. What are you going to win? Ah, I know. The first person that correctly identifies the application use for this mystery fitting here gets mailed to them at no charge a Billy bag, custom by Vintage Teq Parts, and double-sided, premium genuine quality reproduction parts. You have a tool roll for your tools, your sockets, your wrenches, your screwdrivers. Now, you simply have a tote bag to tote around your parts. It's really that simple. A tote for your parts, a tool roll for your tools. And what better way to sport it and style with premium, genuine quality reproduction parts. I really believe in this motto and snappy phrase. I invented it. I dreamed it up one night. And I believe in it. I live by it. I truly believe in what I'm doing. And people like Hemi Alex and what he's doing, Alex, I'm doing what I'm doing because of people like you. You and Ben from Project Wrong Way. I could think of 1,000 people to quote, but let's focus on, the matter at hand. Does Hemi Alex have a sponsor tonight? Absolutely. I'm Hemi Alex's sponsor, and I'm promoting his line of tumblers and how they relate to the Teq and the real deal and the oil filters. The bag, it's about giving something back in good karma. If you study hard, and guess what this goes to, you get the bag delivered to your door at no cost. And I think this is the first time we're doing it. We're going to go ahead and do it with a bottle. If somebody could successfully identify this gold-plated oil cap bobble. It's a Toyota genuine part in every way. It's not homemade or a SEMA spec product. It's a Toyota genuine part. You will also get one of the Billy bags. So these are both Toyota genuine parts, non-USA. So where do we cap it off? Pretty thrilling Teq video. I have to give it to Toyota and Denso. Putting the plastic seals on the bottom, I mean, pure genius in its day, and it's one of those special things that hasn't gone away. I mean, who wants a bunch of from Smelly Ali on the inside their oil filter from some remote decommissioned military base halfway around the world? No way. I mean, these are pretty sealed, so nothing in there. But again, pressure relief valves and springs and real filtering media are inside these 3 filters. There's a sponge, like a sponge block inside the YZ D3 and the D1, no pressure relief valve, but they all have anti-drain back valves. We're going to dissect some oil filters on a future video, and I could better explain what the anti-drain back valve is, the pressure relief valve, the different types of media, the structures on the oil filter. I recently